And it's our first time operating out the wall tank set.
All right, camp is starting. Let's go join the round table over here. Guys are talking about turkey stuff and all that down there. So this is not cool. Let's get involved.
Bunch of different types out there. I'm not going to get into all of them. I like something a little smaller for a box call because it's just modularity. This is actually made here in Washington. This is Pacific Calls. They do pretty well. And like I said, I like having, I treat it like Batman's tool belt. I like having multiple options because every bird's a little different. And I always like trying to challenge myself, even though I feel like I'm a pretty good mouth caller. Sometimes I might want to try to call one in with a slate call or a box call or something like that.
Yeah, so Hunt It, nice little company. They just chose to do this themselves. They found out that we were having a veterans camp and they said, hey, we're going to send a bunch of stuff, hand it out. We didn't want anything. They didn't even want me to video, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. No, that's super cool, man.
You know, it's just nice of them to do that. And so you got some choices there.
Yeah, there you go.
A little bit of something for the boys. Thank you, Hunt It. We appreciate it. And when you consider the different packs out there and the prices, the price point on these are crazy low. Really nice. They sent out the first year, we made some upgrades, and the upgrades have really made them better. The patterns are definitely not traditional, but they're working great. Have no problems with it whatsoever.
Yeah, they look like they now that I'm seeing the first.
Yeah, they're pretty darn nice. The seat's great.
A lot of storage too.
Tons of storage. Actually, I would almost say there's too much storage, but I find a way to fill it. So
Really? That's how it works, right?
it's almost a mistake, right?
Yeah.
The NSC series.
Yeah, you know, I didn't ask him to do that. I was like, what the heck is NSC? I'm like, oh.
Oh!
I had to think about it for a minute.
Oh, that's pretty slick.
It was pretty funny. Chow time. Time to bring the cattle in. What'd you cook, brother?
Is that right?
What'd you put together here? What's going on?
Oh, man. Well, we got some pickles.
Pickles?
You know, because you got to have your
I can
salt.
eat pickles, that's legal.
You got to have your salt. Got the mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise and pickles, I'm good so far.
At AFI, we're always blamed with not having enough vegetables at our camp, so I have vegetables.
Very good for somebody.
Yep. There's somebody. There's some cheese.
Cheese, we got cheese.
But Tony nailed it. We got burgers and dogs.
Look at all
And
this
if
good
you don't
stuff.
eat potato salad, you came to the wrong camp because we got about 15 pounds of potato salad that everybody
Awesome.
brought to the camp. So
No one goes home till the potato salad's
nobody
gone.
goes home till all the potato salad's gone.
This is how you start a fire at BHA. It's also a very good tool for taking the feathers off of birds. Even if they're in the tree still.
So we were going back and forth. So here's how it's going to go down. Josh, you are getting the boating experience.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You're going with Dan.
Yes.
Austin, you are getting the full-on treatment, and you're going with John.
Sucker. Sucker.
Hope you got good walking shoes. Frank's already, yeah, he's getting his shit on. He's getting ready to
He's
go.
making sure he knows how to wear that thing.
That's right, that's right.
That's a good thing.
So,
It really is.
So based on what I saw this morning, birds were hitting the ground about 10 minutes after 5, okay? The place that I'm physically going is closer than where you guys are going. I would be ready to, like, bootstraps on, chocks out, wheels up at 4:30, 4:30, all right? So with that, we kind of walked through kit tonight, earlier, get your stuff, I got stuff for you. Get your gear in order, get everything in order. Make sure
ammunition.
it's all good to go tonight because it's going to be a shit show in the morning. We'll have Tony will have coffee and stuff around 4, right?
Did you hand out the ammo? You got to do that.
I
still?
did not hand out ammo. I will make sure that I do that. Thank you. Yep. So Salt Creek is going to hook all of you guys up with some really quality ammo based on what we saw this morning. With that stuff, you guys should be hammering down. So if a bird comes in range, he's in trouble. So what we're going to give you right here is some Salt Creek 12 gauge. This is good old number 8. This is a mom and pop out of Utah. These guys are super awesome coming up here and sponsoring our turkey camp. I can't thank you enough. I mean, what you're doing is a mom and pop for our folks up here. We patterned with it earlier today. They smoke shows, so these guys are stone cold killers on paper. So we'll put it to use tomorrow and hit some birds.
Everybody's sitting around the fire telling lies.
I'm a bad turkey hunter. That's my
Lots of
lie.
expectations for the morning.
No, that's actually the truth.
So is this your first BHA AFI turkey camp?
This is, yes. Yep. This is my first BHA AFI turkey camp.
Okay. Is it going to be every year now?
Todd?
I knew he was going to say
State
that.
liaison.
I knew you wouldn't answer that question. That's why I threw it at you.
I will be more than happy to come and, yeah.
What was the
I
question?
think we should.
If this is gonna be an annual thing now for Washington.
Absolutely.
There you go. You heard it from the man.
All right, he's on film saying it, folks.
Right. As of right now.
Set it on
yes.
film. As of right now, there will be a camp next year. That's right. All right. Waking up. It's Friday. Hanging out in the tune. I tell you what, this thing was awesome to sleep in. So well built. Tons of power, no problem. All geared up. And it's time to get the camper closed down. Go see if we're going to get some coffee made. And get ready to head out with my mentee. We'll meet him here in a little bit. We already had some preliminary discussion last night, and looks like the weather's going to be pretty good today, so here we go. Alright, let's see who got up early. Here they are.
Hey, good morning.
The camp is alive.
It is alive.
Everybody's psyched. Ready to go kill something. Let's kill some coffee anyway, right? You ready to go, man?
I'm ready.
You psyched? You
Yeah.
pumped?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. I think I got a story. Yeah, well, there's always one. There's 3. There's 3. There's everyone.
What's cooking? Sausages?
Got some sausage going on.
Alright, I heard you get up.
Getting some eggs going on.
Food's coming, huh?
Coming. Coming. It's coming.
Rock and roll. This is a real camp here. Look out. Wow. Good morning, Joe. It's the only way to go. Look at this big pile of fun right there, baby. Oh, that's what you call
John,
camping.
want to know what comes back?
What?
I forgot my hunting shoes.
Are you rocking the cross?
No, I have tennis shoes. I have some Brooks.
Do you?
Oh, that's better than what I did. I was in my slippers all day.
You're gonna
one
run.
time.
No, his whole plan is I'm going to teach you the run and gun tactic.
That's right, yeah.
Carol Brooks running shoe.
I've got my Go Fasters.
You right up my alley now, brother. All right, so Austin is a first-time turkey hunter. You've never been turkey hunting at all, right?
Urban turkey hunting.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's we got a piece of private we're gonna head out to, and I've never been on it, so we're gonna just have to see what happens. We're gonna ease our way into it and listen and just kind of work it. So that'll be fun because it's brand new to me. So brand new to you, brand new to me.
Yeah.
See if we can get it done. He's been on his gun. He's got it all figured out.
Yeah.
If you miss, it's all yours. You own it.
They were again.
Well, we made it here. And Austin is looking ready. It's going to be a beautiful sunrise. Hoping and praying for the rest of the team out there today. That everybody will have success or an opportunity at least. But I tell you, it's a beautiful morning, don't you think, Austin?
Beautiful.
I mean, it's stunning. Well, we're pretty sure there's turkeys here, but We're not 100% positive. We know they got to be somewhere in the distance. Oh yeah, we got turkeys. A little bit of coyote yelping. We've got a couple right out in front of us now. We got our first target here. We're going to try to work this bird. It's a real bad setup, honestly. He's lit up. He's up on top over there. Alright, this bird's not gonna come. He's got hens. He's up on top. Just don't want him to see us moving. A lot of hill up there. This doesn't look good. One further off. Somewhere. We're kind of pinned down here, folks, because of learning a new area and a different topography. He's up on the hillside on that far side over there. Doesn't look like an easy way to get in, unless we go down in the ditch. Try not to get busted on his side, but he's got the advantage of the height. He's taking the higher ground. You have to stand up and shoot him as he comes, okay? And I'll tell you to do that. If he comes, we gotta see where he is now. Up on top in the yard. Is that right? Yeah. Up on the top of the other side. Don't do anything. Big turkey walking in behind us. Oh, we got 2 strutters behind us. Oh, I'm gonna try to tell you to turn around, but not yet. I'm waiting until their fantails are facing us. And when they do, I'm gonna tell you to spin all the way around. We'll have to make a shot quick. No. Okay, come around real fast. Real fast. The one that's low. Right there. Yeah. It's probably your only chance. He's way out there. Reload, reload. Take your time, take your time, take your time.
The same one? Low?
Lower one. It's too far. How many shells do you have?
There's one more in here. Dang, sorry.
That's okay. He's too far now.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get that because I was like so twisted up. They came in across the top. They crossed up there. We couldn't see him, and he got right up there.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. That was fun. We got lots more birds.
Oh, we saw him.
At least you got to see him. They were going to keep feeding off that direction. They didn't. They saw the decoy and they strutted for her, but there was nothing I could do. I couldn't call.
Yeah.
At one point, he was right at the bush right here, but he was staring straight at us.
I had no idea.
No, I know.
See anything.
I could hear him. I knew it was like, oh, we got turkeys behind us for sure.
I don't know what happened to these ones.
That is them.
Oh,
They went across the top.
Oh, okay. And
That's why I called again.
Oh, okay.
And they came over the top. So they went up here, got up on the road,
Yeah.
and we're walking. I made another call, and they came over the edge looking.
Yeah.
And when they were looking, they saw the hen, and so they came down into this like draw right here.
Yeah.
But they were staring straight, so you would have been
Yeah.
able to turn around. And I was just waiting for them to fan out facing away. And when they did, I'm like, turn now. But they had walked further again. Totally in your range, but I saw it hit the dirt. Did you see it explode?
I didn't even get to follow where it was
You
hitting.
were just off a little bit. That was very rushed. It was fun though.
I know. I was like, wait, shoot now.
Shoot when you can. We also learned that Tom was out earlier on a piece of property, and he, who's he with? Do you remember? I think maybe Chad. They got a bird, so that's awesome. Success at the early morning. At the same time, we were almost killing a bird. Close as it gets.
Almost only count.
Got to shoot at him.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Twice.
Yeah. We learned there's a little gun issue we got to fix back at camp too. But I'm impressed you got a second shot off, to be honest. That was hard.
I cleared it.
Walking the property. All right, we're still pushing along. What is it, like 11 o'clock or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks beautiful. I mean, the land in here is just gorgeous, like a park. Look at this. Pastures out in the front. We gotta find a bird in here, otherwise, you know, that's a good sign that things aren't that good. So, should be hearing something fire off. We didn't hear nothing at 9 o'clock. Nothing at all. Moving forward. Oh, we got food.
A little sore still.
The boys are getting into the meal.
It's a little rock.
And so the other
Knocking my
thing that's
face
kind of
off.
cool.
Another
it
night
was
of
a big
suffering.
rock.
Design,
Another night of
maybe
suffering.
They started off as the coolers for the rafters.
Yep.
On
The cougars that we have been, one of the handlers that we use, he's got a guide service in Idaho. He's had it for decades.
Is that Ray Livingston?
No.
No, it's Bruce
No,
Duncan.
Bruce Duncan. And he started noticing every time the pressure dropped, we would end up calling them because cats have killed goats and sheep and everything. And so it just happened again. And we were like, no one say it. You know, it's like, Seattle, it's kind of quiet, you know.
How do you handle something like the Spokane urban conflict?
Man, that's I'm still trying to figure that one out. So a lot of it
You call
is-
SWAT.
SWAT doesn't want anything to do with that.
A lot of it is honestly managing people.
Education.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you got
Prevention.
sane people that love them and feed them,
Mm-hmm.
and then some people that hate them because they're roosting above their cars,
Yeah.
knocking branches
Scratching
down,
their
pooping
cars
everywhere.
I think so.
Honest to God.
Tony, thanks for
give 'em a
cooking.
wall.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate all your hard work, man. Getting up early and making it.
I think that's a good plan.
The same thing.
We're probably gonna starve tomorrow.
I think you
Huh?
might be wasting
Probably gonna
time
start
if we
tomorrow.
go further
Yeah, I know. Well, it sounds like it's going to be raining anyway.
No one's gonna. No
Sounds
one's
like it'll be a
gonna-
day of close up
I
shop.
think if we line up,
Break off that road because that road curves north. And then
All right, we're here at a new piece of property. We're going to see if we can get you on a bird that you can actually shoot without having to spin all the way around backwards. That didn't help, but all right, let's take a walk and hopefully we'll hear some birds. The wind is whipping.
Yeah,
I don't understand. It was dead silent at camp. Like,
might be beneficial to stay low for that part of
let's
it.
see what happens. Yeah. All right, getting into it. Good. So we just made it up the hill. We went straight for the high ground. And a hen just flew out of this tree right here. But we had heard gobbles in this direction, but we haven't heard any since we got up here. Sounded like they were actually further in the back corner. They did sound like they were further from here. We can't go any further, unfortunately, because we're on the boundary of the private. Because we've got a whole different weather pressure system that pushed in overnight. Unfortunately. Really hasn't been hardly any gobbling. Just a couple gobbles in the far corner on private. Nothing across the canyon. Yesterday, in this spot, we were surrounded by gobbles all morning. It's amazing how one day can change.
I noticed the wind blowing the tent last night. I think that was about they're coming in.
We should really set up. He sounds like he's on the ground. He sounds like he's coming. Maybe back up into that shrub up there so we have some shots and yeah. Sounds more like he's coming from the left. doesn't fly down. Wish I could turn around and film him up there. Right behind us. Again. He's gotta fly down now. This flipping bird, man. Up on top of the cliff behind us.
Oh, actually, really well covered.
We are.
How long did we sit here?
I don't know. Just gobbling down off that cliff. This has been ridiculous.
I mean, he's literally at the top of a sheer cliff.
I know. That's why I'm like, what the hell you expect the girl to do? Climbing the cliff for you? What the heck? What a stupid bird. Or a very smart bird.
With their heads off.
That was freaking psychotic. This bird. Look at this cliff. I mean, he was way up there. And he has so many landings. It's so easy for him to come down. I'm thinking, what did he expect the hen to do? Okay, well, no other gobbles in the distance, so we're gonna go after Mr. Cliffhanger. Here's hoping. What a pretty valley though, huh? Look at that, gorgeous here.
Make a great backdrop for
Yep.
a dead bird.
Great backdrop for a dead bird for sure. Before the storm comes in. Weather flipped on us again. Changed it all. Here we go.
You know, you look at one mule deer right in front of you and then look down and see whitetails.
He's the only one talking, so we might as well put some time into it. It's closer. As soon as you see his red head, even if there's brush in the way, you shoot it. His DSS will punch through the brush. He's thinking about it. Follow the gobble. You gotta move here. Slowly. And be ready the second you see him draws out. It's a risk, but it works. Damn it. Go. Of course, he's not gonna gobble now. Of course. Dang. I didn't move fast enough. Oh, man. I should have sent them in faster the minute I realized it. And I realized it pretty quick, but I thought there was a little bit of hope. Nah, that didn't work. been tough. It's been real tough. Weather's flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. The second I had him gobbling, I should have sent him in. Should have sent him in.
We're getting paying our dues because last camp was so great. Last year we went 110% in success rate. Dang, man.
Well, he already moved off from his last gobble. It was done.
You got him more fired up than I thought you would, though, because just based on us having all that experience yesterday with it just being one or two gobbles and then ghosted. I thought he might come
Should have
up
sent him in sooner when I had him fired for a second. That was the time to do it. I thought he was going to just keep gobbling and hanging there. Really seemed like it until we got that last.
I wonder if it's just because of the
30 yards
pressure.
further.
This place gets so much pressure. Maybe he's just been hunted enough.
Well, I'm sure we're going to run.
Some hens and they're walking him away.
No,
You don't think so?
I don't think so. He's a fine bird, too. I feel bad I sent him in. He's getting a good workout anyway. I'll be ecstatic if I hear the gun go off, though. Boom! Woohoo! We can only hope, right?
Yeah, it's no. Ay.
That was close, though. I think I should have explained that kind of stuff to him yesterday, so that when I say go, it means that. But I had to get into it a little bit with him because I know it's, he's so new to this. When there's no gobble, it's pointless. You can't
do it.
Can't get in on him. We did this so much with my buddy who came up from Jared from Florida. The birds were the same way, but I could light them up from a distance. And he would just go in with he had a fan too, and the second they saw the fan, they'd lose their mind and come running at him. And he'd have to drop the fan and shoot him. But there was no other way to make it work. So many birds were just so henned up hard and walking with him, so I would just keep him gobbling until he was tight. And him being very experienced, he's like, this is epic, let's keep doing this. I have like nothing of him on film just because every time I had to hang back and make him gobble. Hello, I hope he's still not running down the mountain.
This is down at the road already.
I can't. If you don't hear him, I should have said, and if you don't hear any more gobbles, come back. I left that part out, sorry. Just keep running till you hit the road, man.
Poor fella.
Never saw him.
I know. He had already moved off when you said go. I thought he was going to still be there gobbling.
And there's nothing.
Harper's losing his mind.
Mm-hmm.
He wants Harper back.
Too bad he won't fly.
Come over. Well, let's hope he does. See that back valley down there? That's the field.
Yeah, it's beautiful down there.
Way down around that corner.
Man, it's a long ways away.
Just fly over, buddy.
Make it easy for us for once.
I think our bird went off the back to the roost. He never saw anything.
I wish he would gobble and we could not shoot him out of the roost.
Nice bird. We got a howitzer. We have been doing this for days. He and I, at least, we've been ghosted so bad.
It's been a rough one. We had a great start yesterday morning.
This is a perfect example of what went on the other day. We're losing our minds. We'd be like literally 20 yards from a turkey around the corner and come around the corner to kill him. He's not there. And you'd be 30 more yards up the road.
For 2 hours you did that.
Up over a mountain, down the roads. The one that wants to play is on the other side of the flipping canyon. He's desperate.
100
1000%. And it's our first time operating out the water. We got our wall tent, camp set. Bear hunt, 3 more hunts.
Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, this is it.
You can eat one.
I sure can. I can eat a whole package of that, no problem.
No, right? That's the best part.
That's it. That's breakfast.
I'm not interested in any diet that doesn't include bacon.
Woohoo! Yeah, breakfast has been the highlight of the show. Thanks for all those working on it. Sorry Tony isn't here today, but we got the chef in the kitchen right now.
Tony's the master.
Full year under our belt.
It's been fun.
Good victory. Really rocking it.
Yeah, New Mexico sucks because the guy I
Okay, so there's a couple birds up above the camp here. We've been listening to them for 3 days. Tom and I said, hey, you know, let's make the climb. We thought this would be no big deal. We're killing ourselves. We just got up to our elevation. And you can see we're up on top now. Completely legal since we had the game wardens in camp. And we know we're out of camp range. And these birds are past this draw, so if this pans out, it'll be epic on the last morning.
Oh yeah. Just to make it clear, I have ranged it with my rangefinder.
Yep.
Did a line distance to on X. We are far outside the legal distance from camp, which is 500 feet or about 170 yards.
Easy.
We're about 250, I think, from camp right
250
now.
yards, yeah. So it's legal, and it's a real hunt because we've been climbing our butts off on about a 50-degree angle trying to crisscross to get up here. So
Crazy.
we know we're ahead of them.
I was on my hands.
Yeah, hands and knees all the way up. Grind.
Love
So
it.
it doesn't feel like a camp bird anymore at all. So let's see if we can get into this. So we got a major drop off right on the side of this hill. We got a 15-yard level zone kinda. If they step up onto the ridge right there. 20 max, but more like 18 maybe. If they'll come up. This bank is a 50-degree turkey climbing angle. We got junk, but TSS, no problem. Tom's sporting the new Mossberg SA28. Got some Salt Creek 910 for this range. It's perfect.
Even if I have to ease up, I can hit him down in this gully.
Yeah, if you had to, you're gonna have an easy another 20-yard shot at the bottom. Oh,
It's a Jake.
that's a Jake. Get into it. There's a few. Calling from the decoy. You gotta do more now. Got a couple Toms, got a couple Jakes. They're coming, I can hear them. Let's go sit down quick. One down. It's okay.
My first Jake.
He's a fine bird. He's huge.
We walked all the way up here. Might as well take one, huh?
Heck yeah.
You sure you don't want to double? They're right there.
Oh wait, there's another group coming still. Here's the leader.
Kind of feel bad taking a Jake, but he had to.
Oh, dude, he was
He
huge.
worked hard to get up here, too.
It's a beautiful Merriam. If they walk to the right, we need to bust them off this side of the mountain so they don't go back to the other ones.
Let's get him out of here.
Let him. There you go. Yeah, push them out. Push them out. That was awesome. That's a good bird. He is pretty.
He's a big Jake.
He's huge for a Jake. Can't believe that.
He's even got spurs for a Jake.
Yeah. What a big feet.
Tom's first Jake.
He's a freaking stud. You can use that tail, man. I would keep that tail on a stick.
I just felt like, man, we're sitting up here.
I know.
There's a chance we'll call on the other ones.
A chance.
But I was like, we worked so hard to get up here.
I know.
And he was, I mean,
He's a stud standing over
he
there.
didn't have a Jake gobble. He got a little bit of weight. He's probably 16 pounds.
I mean, he's even got, looks like he had some half decent beard before. Looks like a little winter beard rot got on him. We
I'm not chasing trophies.
No.
Anyways, and I still got an Idaho tag.
That's a fine bird. That's a stud Jake, man. It's
You're
like
gonna kill a
super
Jake. He's been fighting.
Yeah, look at that.
He's got bloody wings.
Big time. He's been fighting hard. He was like the leader, man. He came in all studly.
Tom's first Jake.
That's awesome. Stud shot, Tom.
Not a lot of flyers on him. That was good. Good pattern.
I could see the pattern take off. It was cool.
All obliterated this.
That's a perfect 15-yard setup right there. Boom, boom.
You know, man, it's not like...
I'm shaking.
Me too. And I just got to point out, too, that it just is evidence that it's not with any animal in turkey, you know, whether it's a deer, an elk, in this case a turkey, sometimes it's more about the hunt than the animal, the size of the animal.
Yep.
I mean, we know that we have plenty of time left. I could have gone and killed a monster Tom in Washington somewhere, but...
Or not.
This is not...
Season's been tough.
This is also not... I'm not going to be back here anytime soon.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
look at this view you got. I mean, it's totally cool.
staring at this beautiful water. I climbed up this big mountain with my best friend.
Oh my gosh. I can't, folks, I can't tell you this was... No one can say this wasn't a tough hunt. I mean, we busted butt to get up here.
And I have a feeling we might call it another group of birds.
It's very possible. I'll be happy to dump a tag. We're in a great spot up here.
He's pretty though. He's got some of that white in his tail.
Yeah,
feathers
look at that.
A
He's
couple of
pretty.
the other birds had. He's got a little peanut butter in him.
And you called him in. Nice, bro.
He's a solid hybrid.
Tom did a good job. He's a fine bird. And you're right. Too many people get focused on, you know, certain size this, certain size that, certain... I mean, we're hunting.
Most of the time, it's
respectful. It was done right. It was a real hunt. It was a hard climb.
most of the time I pass on. You know, obviously this is the first Jake I've shot, but
Yeah.
it's
Lucky
not
you.
it's not that I shoot him out of.
I've had my share of Jakes.
It's not that I pass on him out of like, oh, I'm too good for a Jake. I pass on him because usually I want more of a challenge,
For next year, too.
and I want him to grow up in the toms. But in
But in this zone right here,
in this case, taking this Jake that, I mean, obviously he's one of those like a deer you shoot and you're like, oh, next year.
Right.
But man, we worked so hard.
Yeah.
It's just about the hunt, and this was a good one.
It was a real good hunt.
I'm very grateful for this turkey. He's
Epic.
big enough to. Another reason I don't always shoot Jakes is I want lots of meat.
Yeah.
But this guy's got some heft.
He's
so.
got some weight to him. When he stood up there, I was like, holy cow.
I mean.
The other ones were what I expected.
I've shot first year toms as big
Yeah.
as him. And he's even got spurs already.
I know. Like I said, the other ones, when I stepped up, is what I expected. But when he stepped up, I was like, what? He is tall.
He's the boss Jake, next
Yeah.
year's boss Tom.
Yeah.
The best smoke you'll ever have, baby.
Yeah, baby. Salt Creek Custom.
Yeah.
Taking care of the camp. And, taking care of Tom and the
Birds.
SA-28. This might be the end. I mean, my bird's kind of shut down over here, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe we'll try on the way down, but you can see where we are. We are up. We worked for it.
Yeah, this was a heck of a Hail Mary hunt. Glad it paid off. I definitely would really like to get a double up here. But yeah, they are kind of shut down and the weather is blowing in hard. I don't see any rain in the distance, which is a plus, but the wind's picking up, the temperature's dropping. So I think we might have just had our blessing this morning, and this might be the end of it. But hey, what a good camp. I ended up with 2 birds down between Todd and I.
Yep.
So I think that totaled up 3 birds for the camp. So, and it's not over. We got more season and tags.
That's right.
We got more turkey tags. We got more bear hunters coming. This is just gonna be an epic spring still.
Looks like we might got more rain coming too behind you.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Hello. I hope we're still not running down the mountain.
This is down at the road already.
Yeah, I can't. If you don't hear, I should have said, and if you don't hear any more gobbles, come
Just
back.
come back.
I left that part out, sorry. Just keep running till you hit the road, man.
Poor fella.